Have you ever wondered how Bitcoin works? Well, to grasp the magic that is Bitcoin, we must first understand the technology that fuels it, blockchain. Picture Bitcoin as a digital currency, a form of money that operates independently from any central bank. Now imagine blockchain as the powerful engine behind this digital currency, the backbone that ensures Bitcoin's smooth operation. To make it more tangible, let's use an analogy. Consider blockchain as a public ledger, a transparent and secure record of all transactions involving Bitcoin. Just like a ledger in a library that keeps track of every book that's been borrowed, returned, or added. Each transaction is a new entry, and once it's added, it cannot be altered or tampered with. This ledger is available for everyone to see, ensuring transparency and trust in the system. So if Bitcoin is a book, blockchain is the library. Ever wondered how your Bitcoin transactions stay secure? The answer lies in cryptography. Delving into the world of Bitcoin, we find ourselves surrounded by a myriad of complex processes and technologies. Yet one of the most magical elements that plays a pivotal role in securing Bitcoin transactions is cryptography. Cryptography, in its essence, is like a secret language, only understood by those who hold the key. Imagine you and a friend developed a secret language that only the two of you could understand. You could exchange messages in broad daylight in a crowded room, and no one would be able to decipher what you're saying. That's cryptography in a nutshell. It's a way to securely communicate information, ensuring that only the intended recipient can interpret the message. Within the context of Bitcoin, this secret language is used to protect your transactions. When you send Bitcoin, your transaction is encrypted using a complex mathematical algorithm. This algorithm, or secret language, transforms your transaction information into an unreadable format. This unreadable format is what's actually sent across the Bitcoin network. The recipient of the transaction, or in this case the Bitcoin network, holds the corresponding key to decode this secret language. It's similar to your friend knowing how to interpret your secret language. The network can then decrypt the transaction information, verifying its authenticity and adding it to the blockchain. In the unlikely event a nefarious actor intercepts the transaction, all they would see is a jumble of unreadable characters. Without the key, this information is as good as gibberish. This is how cryptography keeps your Bitcoin transactions safe. But the magic doesn't stop there. Cryptography also ensures that transactions cannot be altered once they're added to the blockchain. This is achieved through a cryptographic function known as hashing. Each block in the blockchain is hashed, creating a unique digital fingerprint. If any information in the block is altered, the hash changes, alerting the network to potential foul play. So, cryptography works like a secret language, keeping your Bitcoin transactions safe from prying eyes. You've probably heard that Bitcoin is decentralized. But what does that really mean? Well, let's dive right in. Decentralization, in its simplest form, means that no single entity or institution holds the reins. Instead, power and control are distributed evenly across a network of individuals or nodes. To put it in perspective, imagine a school project where all group members have equal responsibility and access to the project. There isn't a designated leader who calls all the shots. Instead, each member has an equal say in how things should be done. This is the essence of how Bitcoin operates. Unlike traditional financial systems where banks or governments control the currency, Bitcoin is governed by its community. There isn't a Bitcoin CEO or a Bitcoin headquarters. Every participant in the network, also known as a node, has a copy of the entire Bitcoin transaction history, often referred to as the blockchain. When a new transaction is made, it's not just one person or a central authority validating it. Instead, the transaction is broadcasted to the entire network, and nodes work together to verify it. This collaborative approach ensures transparency and accuracy, making it virtually impossible for any single entity to manipulate the system. Now you might be wondering, what if someone tries to cheat or game the system? Well, here's where the beauty of decentralization shines. Because each node in the network has a copy of the blockchain, any attempt to alter a transaction would require changing the records on every single node. Considering there are thousands of nodes spread across the globe, this would be an incredibly difficult, if not impossible, task. So, what does all this mean for you and me? It means that Bitcoin offers a democratic form of finance. It's a system where trust is established not by big banks or governments, but by the collective verification of transactions by the network. It's a system that promises transparency, security, and freedom from central control. So, in a Bitcoin world, everyone has a say and everyone holds the power. Now let's delve into the world of Bitcoin mining. Just like miners chip away at rocks to uncover lumps of gold, Bitcoin miners use their computational power to solve complex mathematical problems. These problems aren't random. They're the key to maintaining the integrity and security of the Bitcoin network. In the physical world, mining gold is a labor-intensive process that requires a lot of time, effort, and resources. Similar to this, Bitcoin mining, also termed as proof of work, isn't an easy task. It requires a significant amount of computational power and energy. However, instead of a pickaxe, Bitcoin miners use powerful computers. Now you might wonder, why all this effort? Well, just as gold miners are rewarded with gold for their hard work, Bitcoin miners are rewarded with Bitcoin. Each time they solve a mathematical problem, they validate a block of transactions and add it to the Bitcoin blockchain. The first miner to solve this problem is rewarded with a certain amount of Bitcoin. This is how new Bitcoin is created and enters circulation. But there's another crucial role that Bitcoin miners play. They ensure the security of the Bitcoin network. By solving these complex mathematical problems, they prevent fraudulent transactions from being added to the blockchain. This makes Bitcoin a secure and trustworthy form of digital currency. In essence, Bitcoin mining serves a dual purpose. It's the process by which new Bitcoin is created and how the entire network is maintained. It's a fundamental part of what makes Bitcoin and the blockchain technology behind it so revolutionary. It's important to note that as more Bitcoin is mined, the mathematical problems get increasingly difficult to solve. This is by design to control the rate at which new Bitcoin is created and to ensure the longevity of the Bitcoin network. So, essentially, Bitcoin miners are like digital gold diggers. They chip away at complex problems, validating transactions, securing the network, and in return, they're rewarded with digital gold. Bitcoin. So what does the future hold for blockchain and Bitcoin? Imagine a world where every transaction, every agreement, every process is transparent and secure. A world where corruption, fraud, and cyber attacks are things of the past. That's the world that blockchain and Bitcoin promise us. Blockchain technology has the potential to revolutionize numerous industries. In finance, it can streamline transactions, reducing costs and increasing efficiency. In supply chain management, it can provide real-time tracking of goods, ensuring authenticity and preventing counterfeits. In healthcare, it can secure patient data, improve research collaboration, and even enable telemedicine on a global scale. As for Bitcoin, as the pioneer of cryptocurrencies, it has already begun to change how we perceive and use money. Its decentralization, security, and global accessibility make it an attractive alternative to traditional currencies. In the future, we might see Bitcoin being used for everyday transactions like buying coffee or paying rent. It could also play a role in financial inclusion, providing access to banking services for those who are currently unbanked. But this bright future comes with its own set of challenges. Blockchain technology is complex and requires a high level of technological literacy to use effectively. It also raises concerns about privacy and anonymity. As for Bitcoin, its price volatility, regulatory uncertainty, and environmental impact are significant hurdles to its widespread adoption. However, these challenges are not insurmountable. With ongoing research and development, regulatory advancements, and increasing public awareness and acceptance, the future of blockchain and Bitcoin looks promising. It's important to remember that just like any other technology, blockchain and Bitcoin are tools. They are not inherently good or bad. It's how we use them that will determine their impact on our society. The journey of blockchain and Bitcoin is just beginning. Their potential is vast and largely untapped. As we continue to explore and innovate, we will discover new ways to use these technologies to create a more transparent, secure, and inclusive world. As we move towards a more digital future, it's clear that blockchain and Bitcoin will play a significant role. So there you have it. The tech behind Bitcoin simplified. We've delved into the fascinating world of blockchain, the revolutionary technology that powers Bitcoin. We've decoded the magic of cryptography, the secret sauce that keeps transactions secure and anonymous. We've explored the concept of decentralization, the backbone that gives power to the people, eliminating the need for a central authority. We've also investigated the intricate design of Bitcoin, the first application of blockchain technology that has forever changed the way we perceive money. Lastly, we've peered into the future of blockchain and Bitcoin, a future full of possibilities and opportunities, a future that could well be the next big revolution in the digital world. Remember, the world of blockchain and Bitcoin is vast and ever-evolving, so keep exploring, keep learning, and who knows where this digital journey will take you.